Hey guys, welcome back to DJ's Workshop. Today I'm going to be doing something more for the Volkswagen Eurovan enthusiast. So on these vans, they have the LP gas tank on the side of the vehicle, and when you had the vehicles new, you could get a cover to cover up those tanks, but the cover was actually a plastic tank, and they were prone to being stolen or cracking or falling off or different things like that. So you can't even get them anymore, and if you can find them, they're very expensive. So what I did was I went ahead and fabricated my own cover. I wanted something that was metal that I could bolt on there securely. I wouldn't have to worry about it falling off or somebody just coming by and grabbing it and stealing it. Plus with the metal, it's going to be a little more durable than the plastic. But I wanted something to protect the tank. I live in New England, so in the wintertime you do get the salt and the sand on the roads, and it can get up on the valves and that and start corroding. So I just wanted to get some protection. So let me show you what I made, and then I'll show you how we get it installed. Okay, so this is the cover, and I've made two of them. I actually made some hardware for it too. So I made these brackets up to install it, and I'll show you how those go on, and I got some new bolts also to replace the ones that it comes with. But the covers have cutouts for the gas line, and then this is going to be where it bolts up. This is just giving you access to the bolt that's already on there, and this is just a little cutout because there is a lip underneath there on the body, and just the lip kind of fits in there. And pretty much the only difference is they reversed what side the gas line comes out on. So if you notice, I have the older style here, the gas line's coming out this side. The newer side isn't. But if you come around this side, now you can see the gas line's coming out this side and not that side. The other difference too is the bracket is a little bit not as wide. So you can see these are lined up there, but then there's a difference of maybe like an inch or so on this end. So it is a little bit shorter, and like I said, they reversed the side that it goes on. So that's the cover I made, and you can see the inside here. Okay, so I'll pull the van in, and then I'll show you what we're doing and how it goes on. All right, so this is your gas tank for the stove and the heater and all that. And there's valves and stuff that are exposed to the elements. There is a plate here just to protect it from the rocks and that. But as you're driving, especially in the wintertime, you're going to get salt and sand and all kinds of crud up in there. So I want to protect this. And so what I did, I made a cover, and I'll show you that here. So this is the cover, okay? And basically it's going to go right on here. Alright, so I had to make some cutouts, for the gas line and different things like that. And there are some brackets that we're going to mount on here. So I'm going to show you how that's done. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take these bolts off, which hold this bracket on, because we're going to attach our new brackets to that. So let's get those two off, and we'll get the brackets on there. Alright, so we're going to take these bolts off of here. And what I did was I bought some new hardware. So I got some longer bolts for these, just to accommodate the width of the bracket that we're going to put on there. And so here's what I made. It's just a piece of flat stock. I did weld a nut onto here, which is what the new cover is going to attach to. So let me get a nut and a bolt for that. Okay, so you can see we have the nut and the bolt, and I put a washer and a lock washer. And then we have the bolt and the washer on that side. And we're going to have this coming kind of parallel. We're going to adjust it after, once we get the cover in there. But you can see where the nut is, and that's where the cover is going to attach to. And now we're going to do the back side, same thing. We're going to take this bolt out of here and put the longer one on with the bracket. the old one out of there. Okay, so we're going to put the new bolt and washer. Let's slip that up there just like we did the other one. And again, we're going to put this one's a little trickier because the gas pipe is in the way. Put that on here. Put that on there. Let's see if we can hold this with a wrench just to make it a little easier to try to get it started. Okay, and again, we are going to just kind of line this bracket up roughly where we want it. Leave it a little bit loose. Okay, so you can see we have the cover on here, and we have the cutouts for the pipe, for the gas, and all that. And then we have the bolt started right here. And then if we go to the other side, you can see there's the other hole for the other bolt. Alright, so we're going to slip that one in. Alright, you can see the bracket's still kind of loose right now, so you can position it where you like it. Alright, so I'm going to get these tightened down. I'll tighten this down, I'll position it where I want it, then we'll tighten down the other one to keep the bracket in place. Okay, and that's pretty much all there is to it. You just got those two bolts now, one on either side, so whenever you want to take the cover off, you just undo those two bolts. The cover will pop right off. So now you have all the protection you need, and everything's good. Alright, so that wraps that one up. Now we have some protection on there from the elements, and keep things nice and clean under there. Alright guys, that about wraps that one up. So if you liked the video, give a thumbs up, a share, and a like, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.